Hi guys, Ethan here from DIY Aquarium Filters, and today I'm gonna show you how to make a microworm culture. So in this video I'm gonna move away from filters and aquariums right now. So you need a microworm culture. I bought this from my local fish store. A container, any container that you like. Some lukewarm dechlorinated water. I just use the water conditioner. Actually it's not really warm now, it's become cold because I took such a long time to prepare for this video. So some yeast, dried yeast, and plain flour. So yeah, first of all I like to thank a channel named David Ramsey, because without him I wouldn't know what is a microworm culture. So yeah, he does a lot of cool stuff like worm cultures, grinder worm, white worm, earthworms, brine shrimps, and a lot of other stuff, planting, and of course fishes as well. So really nice channel. I put the link of his channel in the description below. So yeah, I've seen a lot of people using some oatmeal, and for David Ramsey he used some, I think it's instant potato mix or something. But yeah, it's cheap, it's simple, plain flour. You use potatoes, you use baby food, carrots, chopped up carrots of course, and bread, oatmeal. They all contain starch and carbohydrate, so why not just use plain flour. Do not use bread. I've seen some people using bread. Do not use bread. I'll explain why in a second. So now I'm gonna just pour some of the flour in. Okay, now go on to it. Sorry about that. Okay, alright, that's done. Just settle that down and see how much of flour is in there. I just like to do this just to make sure that there's like no big lumps of flour and stuff. And then I'm not gonna sieve it because it's gonna trap air. And not enough. This container is too small. Just gonna warn you right now. Should be taller as well. Doesn't need to be wide, but needs to be tall, because I don't like the microworms to crawl up to my lid. Just don't like this one. It's quite tall, but this is the only container I have on hand. So press it down. Then I'll make the dent for my water. Do not use too much water or too less water, because if you use too much, the microworms will like drown a little bit, kind of like drown. But if you use too less water, you're unable to move through there. Obviously too less water. Put more water in. Turn into dough. And the bad thing about flour is if you use too less water, it will turn into dough. So yeah. And even if you are using oatmeal, never think that you are using too less water. Always put a little bit more, because eventually, like if you set it down for like a few minutes, then you come back thinking that there's too much water, they will absorb all the water, and then you get a normal amount of water in there. As you can see, I've used more water than I expected, so always have more water on hand. Then mix it up, press down all the lumps. That's the thing I hate about flour. Put some more water. I'm gonna set you down. I don't know why to set you down now. Maybe you can see. Gonna mix it up. Make sure there's no flour left. All of them has been mixed into the water. Scrape all of it down, and then press all the lumps down. So it's like mashed potato, but a little bit more watery, inconsistent. So I'm just mix it all in to have a consistent texture, like not some parts watery and some parts solid. So as in it's kind of like paste kind of thing, not like those lump of dough that you get cooking bread or cookies, that kind. Don't use too much water because sorry about that, knocked you down. Sorry about that, we don't mind. Not gonna edit that part out. Maybe a little bit more water can do. Just a little bit more to get all those excess flour sticking to the bottom out of there. Do not use tap water, it will kill off all your microworms and stuff. Just scrape the sides off, set it down again. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Just scrape all of those down. So yeah, it's like a mashed potato texture. Press it all down. Pasty texture. Might add more water. Okay, so that's about it. Okay, now I'm gonna set this spoon aside. Paper towel. So now I'm gonna, because this is full, I'm just gonna twist this. I have to open it all, and then they will drop down. Whoa, that almost happened. So yeah, you can see here I have some yeast on there. Take my spoon out, mix it in a little bit. Don't use too much yeast as the mixture will bubble up if you use too much. And I'm gonna set it down for a while and explain to you about microworms. They are really small, of course. If you hear the name micro, you already know. Let's set it down while I tie this thing. As you know from the name, they are really small, 1 millimeter long and very thin in diameter. So it's one of the perfect food for fries, second food. I don't say first food because for most I feed newborn fry, paramecium, infusoria, that kind of things. And yeah, I learned that from David Ramsey. Really need to thank him. And now I'm gonna open this little one. If you see down there, I don't think you can see, but actually it's moving, it's shimmering a little bit. I don't think this camera can pick it up, but yeah. It's actually the microworms. And why I need to make another culture, because this is really starting to smell very bad, very bad. And once it starts to smell bad, get a new culture, and quick. Yes, get a new culture. And as you can see, this compared to this actually probably too watery, too greedy. Added too much water, and yeah, probably too slow and stuff for this. I'm just delaying this video up. But yeah, a bit more will hurt. Take my spoon, mix it up. I don't recommend this last minute adding, though I've done it. So yeah, if you hear something in the background, don't blame me. Somebody's screaming. I don't know who, I don't know why, but yeah. And all the microworms are on top of the food, so you have to skim the top. Skim the top. Just gonna take some of it. Drop it in. Drop it. As you can see, it's too thick, this culture. And I'm gonna skim some of the side, all those lovely microworms. Some of you might think that it's disgusting to say lovely, but yeah, it feeds your fish, so it's actually good stuff here. And how you do it is, you can see the side here, you see this thin film of microworms. I'll show you. The side here, wait, where's my finger? Right here, see this thin layer? They are actually microworms, so when they get up, just put your finger into the container, just like this. You put it in and then you scrape everything up, and then dip your finger into the fish tank. The fish will come and snatch all the microworms. And if they are very squeamish, you can actually use a spoon or toothbrush. You can see from there, but it's actually shimmering a little bit. The yellow parts, I believe you can see it there, especially this one. Okay, so they are full of microworms and stuff. take some more just to make sure that if most of them die, I still have lots more to cover. This is probably too watery, but yeah, this consistency is actually quite good for me. Yes. I'm just gonna put a little bit more. I have no idea why I keep trying to put more and more. They'll populate by themselves, gonna breed and stuff. Yeah. As you can see, it's all moving down there. Especially this one, you can see it very clear from this. Do it at the side because this culture is way too thick, and it's gonna last for about a month or so, and then you can make a new culture. I just like to make one 3/4 of a month, so like 3 weeks, just for safety reasons, because some culture crash earlier, some culture crash later, so yeah. And what it does is the yeast feed on the flour and the microworms feed on the yeast. So yeah, it's like a cycle, and then your fish feed on the microworms. Really nutritious food here. Really good for your fish, especially newborns, as I said earlier. Yeah. Okay. That is done. You can just cover up this culture. Oops. Make sure to label microworms, because I know some of them out there sell banana worms. And I'm gonna leave this cap open first. You need a pin. You can't see the holes, but you have pin to pin some holes down for them to breathe, or you can just cut out a big hole right here. And think of polyester pads from my previous videos, like filters, polyester pad, just cut it into a small cube and then fit it inside the hole. That way no insects can drop in and no microworms can. Well, microworms do escape sometimes. And cover, and you're done. If you have any questions, ask me in the comment section below, and that's about it. Thank you and goodbye.